Breaking news from China. Torrential rain has inundated parts of the central province of Henan. 12 people have died in the provincial capital city of Zhengzhou. About 100,000 people have been relocated. From 2 a.m. on Tuesday, 24-hour precipitation in the provincial capital of Zhengzhou city reached more than 620 millimeters. That's much more than double the 250 millimeters, which is classified as very heavy rainfall. Some railway services have stopped and flights cancelled. Chinese President Xi Jinping has given instructions for flood relief work, calling for the safety of people's lives and property to always be put first. Authorities have issued the highest warning level for Henan Province. Weather forecasters are predicting further severe downpours on Wednesday. Now, for more on that situation, let's cross live to our reporters Wang Mengjie in Zhengzhou City and Li Jianhua in Hebei City. Both are in Henan Province. Let me start with you, Mengjie. It looks quite serious. Will there be more heavy rainfall on Wednesday, and how's the city coping?
Yes, Pandan, the latest from the local authorities that there are 12 people reported dead in Henan's capital city, Zhengzhou, due to the heavy rain, and 5 injured has been sent to hospital. It's said that this torrential rain is the biggest on record in Zhengzhou. The high-speed train station has been shut down, and several subway lines have been closed, such as Line 5, which saw excess surface water there, and the victims were found at this line. And people who are stranded have to stay at metro stations or railway stations, but there are free shuttle buses picking people who want to stay at the city center to spend the night at hotels. And railway operators have carried out measures to ensure safety, such as stopping services and lowering operation speed. And one police officer I spoke with earlier told me that there are at least 2,000 to 3,000 people held up at the Zhengzhou Eastern Railway Station last night. Over 1,000 police officers and soldiers have been sent to the rescue, bringing along with 35 assault boats and other emergency equipment. And some residential areas in the city have been cut off water supply and electricity. And data shows rainfall in Zhengzhou reached over 200 millimeters only yesterday, while flooding in Germany was around 100 millimeters over 2 days. The provincial flood control and drought relief headquarters reported that more than 140,000 residents have been affected by this torrential rain in Henan since July 16th, and 10,000 have been relocated safely so far. Pandong.
Mengjie, tell us a little bit more about where exactly you are, because I can see that there's not too much water on the road surface behind you, and there's still light traffic. So tell us, is the flooding condition varying from area to area in Zhengzhou city?
Yes, actually, what you can see in the page is not really what happened on set, because we have trapped here from yesterday, and the traffic are all broken down. Although you cannot see a lot of rainfall here, because yesterday night the rainfall was almost as high as people's waists. So here all the police officers and the rescue teams are walking on the way. You can see behind me the machines is working, and they are trying to drain the water, pumping the water from the streets. So we will keep you updated.
Thank you very much and take care. Our reporter Wang Mengjie in Zhengzhou, provincial capital of Henan Province. Now let's go to our reporter Li Jianhua in Hebei City, also in Henan Province. He's actually on the way to the provincial capital Zhengzhou. So Jianhua, tell us what you've seen on your way. Is this a province-wide downpour?
Yes, Pandong, I'm now on my way to the capital city of Henan Province. Now I'm around 1 hour's drive away from the capital city, and now behind me, as you can see, this area has been inundated already, though it is not raining that much, but it was raining cats and dogs just now. And Pandong, we know that Hebei city is also nicknamed as a sponge city, which means because of the materials they use for the pavement, it absorbs the rainwater during the rainy season and releases it when the dry season rolls around. But apparently it is not working as well as expected because of the heavy rainstorms over the past few days. And of course, we have been driving for about 7 hours already, and on our way here, and we saw the traffic was not that much. And also we saw the fire department from Hebei province to the neighboring province of Henan on its way to Henan's rescue just now. And also because of the trains have been suspended at the Zhengzhou East Railway Station, and we had to drive all the way here from Beijing to Henan. I've also learned just now from the locals that the motorway from Hebei city to Henan has been blocked by a mudslide. So we'll find a way around, try to get into the city, the capital city of Henan. And of course, we know that Pandong in central and northern China this year, it received much more rainwater. In particular in Beijing, over the past week actually, Beijing received more rainwater compared, about 70% compared with the same period last year. And also now the rainstorms are targeting the central part of China. Of course, a reminder, definitely stay away from the mountainous areas. Pandong, back to you.
Jianhua, you just mentioned you've already driven 7 hours on the road from Beijing to Zhengzhou. How's the highway network look like since you've entered Henan Province? Are they all right or inundated in some parts?
And now it is doing fine actually. We have been driving for 7 hours, and then the roads are working just fine and functioning in a healthy fashion right now at this point. As I said just now, from here, from Hebei to the capital city of Henan Province, and then the road has been blocked because the low-lying areas in the city have been inundated by the rainwater. So the nearer we get to the city, the epicenter of this flood, and then the more dangerous it will be. Back to Pandong.
Thank you very much and take care. Our reporter Li Jianhua on his way to the provincial capital of Henan Province, Zhengzhou city. He's about 1 hour away, and of course he will keep us updated. Now let's recap what we've got so far from Zhengzhou city. 12 people have died in severe flooding that trapped passengers in subways on Tuesday evening. Torrential rains flooded regions surrounding a parking lot along line 5 of the subway system in Zhengzhou. The heavy waters broke the barriers and rushed into underground trains. Subway authorities immediately suspended all services. Rescuers responded quickly, evacuating and relocating over 500 passengers. 12 people were found dead and 5 injured passengers were sent to hospitals. Cleanup efforts are underway. One passenger on board recorded the ordeal.
People around us were clenching the railings next to the tunnel. There were about a dozen of us, crawling together. The water level rose to our shoulders. Its impact was so fast that it flushed things away easily. Several of us hung there, including me and a child. The 2 of us almost gave up because we were exhausted, but we kept holding tight to the railing with our arms. My arms were injured due to this. Bruises are everywhere, including this. If you don't hold tight to the railing, you will be flushed away easily.